Hello and welcome to the Voodoo free video for Monday, June 16th. This is David and let's take a look at the S&P 500. I know we've been talking about it a lot, but this conveys so much information about where we are in the broader US equity space. And there's a lot to unpack here. We've been talking for a little while about this idea that we probably have some more upside to this initial advance off of the April lows, but it's likely to get choppier from here, where we're going to see, two steps forward, one step back, and two steps forward, one step back. We covered this last Monday as well, and I just want to update the picture from here. So one thing that's notable now is that for really 2 weeks at this point, we've stayed above this important 59.25 Voodoo fire line level. These red fire lines are the most important of the Voodoo line levels. This spot has been here for years before we ever engaged it here last year. And staying above it, as I said, is important in order to view the trend as immediately up. Now, could we dip below and then recover? Absolutely. But what I want to focus on right here is how things were when we first approached it coming up off the April lows here a few weeks ago. Our first time up, we were very overbought on this big picture oscillator. This is the oscillator I built to try and be an improved version of the S&P short range oscillator that so many people look to. And it's warned us pretty well. Hey, look, we were overbought in here and we were susceptible to falling back down from this level. And we were overbought as well to middle and late of last week's, right over this 1.0 level that is overbought. And that allowed us to come back in. But that pullback that we saw here into Friday's low didn't break the fire line. And we came back out of that overbought area. That leaves the index free to recover here without having that overhang of being, of pushing up into overbought spots. Look, whether you use the big picture oscillator or your other tools, any other tool you would prefer, I think you want to pay particular attention to how overbought we might be in here, because it'll be perhaps tricky to perfectly time where we top out. But recognizing what we've talked about this overall environment where we're probably slowing down to the upside, probably not at a lasting high yet, but working our way up, feeling for resistance with a turn back down, maybe a few weeks, maybe a few months from now. But in this environment, as we head up and we get overbought again, it's a time to start peeling off some long exposure, maybe writing some upside calls. I really don't want to put on serious hedges until there's a clearer sign that we're likely done. But I think we want to do a little bit of selling into strength, and then when we get sell-offs like we have had on Friday, that's a time to start thinking about picking things up again cheaper. So we want to be aware when we are overbought in this environment, still focusing on the upside, certainly until things look done. And especially while we hold that 59.25 fire line, but doing a little trading around, selling when we get overbought, buying when we come into support and that overbought is worked off. So as a reminder, this the big picture oscillator has been released now. It's out for both Thinkorswim and for TradingView. And while it's free for everyone in the Voodoo Mastery service, look, if you've been following along with the Voodoo videos and seeing a little bit about what we do in that service, you may be interested in picking up a $7 trial, which they're running, and you can grab the indicator, some of the great learning we have, and all the other, and try out the service, see how it goes, and walk away with the indicator either way. In any case, I hope you found this view of the market useful, and I'll be back here again next Monday. We'll go through it all again. Until then, as always, good trading. Hey, David here with Simpler Trading. Thanks for taking a few minutes to watch this video. I hope you found it useful. And if you did, please help us out. Click the like button. You can also add your comments below. We love to read those and respond to them. You can also click the bell icon. That will alert you whenever we have new and updated videos. And if you want to watch us trade in real time with our own money, you can visit simplertrading.com to learn how to sign up. Until I see you again, as always, good trading, and we'll see you at the next video.